Welcome back to another episode of Good Coffee at Home with Tag. Today we're going to be going over the Chemex, a very common brew method in people's homes. As always, we're going to need a bag of coffee, preferably Tag, a kettle to pour your water with, a scale, if you don't have a scale, a tablespoon coffee scoop, the Chemex, of course, and the filter that is made for a Chemex, and a grinder. Or you can always order your coffee pre-ground at tagcoffee.com. Now, as always, the first thing that we're going to do is weigh out our coffee. For the Chemex, we're going to use 43 grams of coffee for a 700 gram pour. This is going to make 2 cups of coffee. This would also be 5 to 6 scoops of pre-ground coffee. For the Chemex, we want to grind somewhat coarse, not quite as coarse as a French press, but not as medium ground as a V60. After we've boiled our water, the first thing that we're going to want to do is take our Chemex filter. It should come pre-folded, but if not, fold it once and then fold it twice. And we're going to separate it so that it's 3 layers on one side and 1 layer on the other side. Take the thicker side of the filter and place it where the spout is on your Chemex. If you place the thin side on the spout side of the Chemex, then the paper filter will collapse into the spout and it'll seal off the pour, causing a really big mess. Trust me, I've done that. We also really want to make sure that we rinse the Chemex paper filter thoroughly. There's a lot of paper there, which creates a lot of paper taste. So give it a nice rinse and then dump out your water and place your filter back in, making sure there's not too much suction. And we also want to make sure that there is a little bit of space between the spout and the paper filter. Tare your scale and make sure that there is no water left in your Chemex. Now we're going to pour our coffee into the filter. We also want to flatten our grounds bed so that we have a nice even pour. Just like the V60, we're going to start with about a 90 gram of water pour, starting in the middle and working our way out, in and out, just like the V60. After you've poured about 90 grams, we're going to let this sit for 45 seconds. We want to make sure that we're keeping water on the grounds, but we never want to fill the brewer up with water. We also want to be done pouring around 3 minutes and 40 seconds or 4 minutes and 15 seconds, anywhere in between those two. After that time, we'll just let the water draw down, ending somewhere around 4.5 minutes. If whenever you finish brewing, your coffee tastes a little bit sour, our recommendation would be to pour longer or grind finer. Now, the nice thing about a Chemex is that we don't need a spoon, but we still want to stir it. So give your coffee a nice swirl, or give it a lot of swirls. Now take out your paper filter, swirl it even more, and pour a nice cup of coffee.
Taste it. Maybe I shouldn't bash Chemex.